Welcome back to another Punch Technology video, where today we're going to be looking at this gorgeous M15 Intel laptop right here, and I'm going to be telling you why this might just be the perfect laptop for you. If you're wondering what's so good about this laptop that you can't find on other laptops, then that's why you came to this video, right? So make sure to stick around right to the very end and you'll find out exactly why. I can give you one very good reason why you'd want to spend your money on this laptop, and that's because you're going to have more money in your pocket at the end of the day. You're not compromising on any of the performance, and the features that you find in this laptop are usually found on laptops over £1,000, whether on this one you're only spending £750. So if you are in the market for a laptop for around £750 to £800, then you don't want to look any further than this, because you're not going to find anything that has a better price to performance value than this laptop right here. And when I tell you it's packed with a bunch of features, it even has Alexa built in.
Alexa, when was the first computer created?
Charles Babbage is credited with originating the idea of a programmable computer in the early 19th century.
Just before we delve into the rest of the video and get onto the specs of this laptop, if you're enjoying this video, please make sure to leave a like, and if you think you'll love this video, make sure to subscribe down below. Any comments, please leave them in the video and I'll make sure to try and reply to as many as possible. I've been using this laptop as my daily drive for the last 4 months now, and it's been an absolute joy to work with. The design is flawless. It features a fully anodized aluminium chassis with almost no branding except for some writing on the bottom. It's got nice thin bezels, offering you a great viewing experience. It's probably the cleanest looking laptop I've ever laid my hands on, to be quite honest. People have literally been walking over asking where I got it from. Because there's no branding, I keep getting asked what kind of laptop it is, because people think it's an Apple laptop. It's got such a premium feel. If you're after that premium feel that Apple offer, but on a Windows laptop, this is probably what you've been looking for. The laptop roughly weighs in at 1.65 kg, so it's not quite the lightest laptop you're gonna ever own. But with the amount of specs that it has and all the features, I mean, it's even got a touchscreen, you're not really gonna find anything lighter than this with that kind of performance. It's 355 millimeters in height, 230 millimeters across, and about 15 millimeters thick. So you're able to easily put this away in your backpack or travel case and work with it on the go. It features a full HD 15.6 inch 1080p touchscreen display that runs at 60 Hz and a nice gloss finish that's not too reflective. This is also probably one of the best 1080p panels I've seen on a laptop. The screen and performance are great if you plan to do some work on Photoshop or even Premiere Pro. You have two 2-watt downwards facing speakers, which sound especially good when the laptop is placed on a flat surface. If you're playing music or watching a film, you're gonna get some nice clear sound out of this double speaker setup. This particular model that I have in my hands right here uses the 11th gen i7 1165 G7. That's packing 4 cores, 8 threads, and a maximum turbo boost of up to 4.7 gigahertz. This is also matched with 16 gigabytes of RAM, which clocks in at 4267 gigahertz. I know it's kind of a weird number, but that's what you get when you have soldered DIMMs on the motherboard. So it's got really good performance. It's a perfect combo of CPU and RAM if you plan to do some video work or some photo work. Just as an example, this video was edited right here on this laptop. Personally, my favorite feature about this laptop is the ability to add any size NVMe drive directly onto the motherboard. I make a lot of video content, and being able to add a large 4TB NVMe drive to the system without the price markup that other manufacturers charge for storage that's soldered directly onto the motherboard, Apple, I'm speaking to you there, this will save you a lot of money. The keyboard is a silent membrane backlit keyboard, so working in an unlit area won't be a problem. The keys offer a nice tactile feel with some decent key travel, perfect if you're doing a lot of typing, as it ensures you are confident with each and every key press. It's got a great trackpad with plenty of responsiveness and a really clicky feel to it, which I've found myself using a lot as it's very addictive. So it was about time for that jumper to come off, but have a look at this. Isn't this an interesting idea? There's a bit of the video that you just watched. I've only edited half the video, and yet you guys are watching the future part of the video. How does that make sense? So the laptop actually has this really cool trackpad locking feature where by tapping this little button on the top left-hand corner of your trackpad twice, you're able to lock the trackpad and stop it from taking any inputs in case you're typing and you don't want your palm to interfere with your work. You can just tap it twice again to turn the trackpad back on. You can continue to use the trackpad and continue with your work. You're getting around 16 hours of battery life when it's under a small load. Under heavier loads, especially when video editing, I can tell you right off a first-hand experience, I'm probably getting around 4 to 5 hours of on-screen time editing a video. If I'm watching TV or Netflix, then you could probably expect to get between 8 to 10 hours of on-screen time with this laptop. The battery is really, really good. You get a 65-watt fast charger. It uses the Type-C ports to charge the laptop, so you're gonna get full on your battery again pretty quick. The laptop also features Windows Hello, so it's got face recognition on there for you. It's really quick and easy to set up. It takes about 5 minutes. You'll notice it has these red flashing infrared sensors at the front of the camera. I've had no problems with the facial recognition since I got the laptop. It usually unlocks by the time I've sat down on the chair and I'm ready to get on with my work. So on the left side of the laptop, you're gonna find a Thunderbolt 4 port, a HDMI 2.0 and a USB Type-A connector. And on the right side, you're gonna find another Thunderbolt 4 port. You're gonna find your USB Type-A, and icing on the cake, you're gonna have your audio jack there. So these Thunderbolt 4 ports are compatible with all of the latest high resolution screens. So if you're planning to set up a couple of screens with a lot of pixels, then this laptop is going to work perfectly just for that. The laptop comes with an included Intel NUC software package. The purpose of this software is it allows you to set up Amazon Alexa, and you also get a few handy sleep and wake features which use the front-facing Face ID to know when you're sat in front of the laptop or when you walk away. The laptop will automatically lock. It will automatically wake up when you walk up to it. It does, however, bypass the default window settings. So if you want to turn this off, just make sure you do it in the Nook Software and also the window settings. If you do it on only one of them, one is still going to do its thing and lock the computer. So speaking of which, Alexa has this really cool blue light up bar that you can see just there. It's lit up and it's listening to me already.
Here's something I found on the web.
Okay, she's not going to talk to me now because I've switched it off. This light bar is really cool, and the whole setup with Alexa is really cool because it means if you have the laptop in your house, it gives you much more of a homey feel than just having a regular laptop sat around that you feel like you can only do the work with. You can have this sat up on the side, and it has this nice show mode as well, which if I enable this, it has a nice little layout, so you can sit this on your counter or your table. It will play music. It's just really cool to have, and that light bar is just icing on the cake. It makes it look very, very fancy whenever you want to use Alexa. Before we summarize the video, if you've made it this far, I just want to say a huge super thank you. If you didn't know, there's a way you can do that too. If you just head to the 3 dots on the bottom right of this video and click on the thanks button, you'll be able to leave a tip anywhere from $1 to $500, which I think is crazy. If you've got that money to spend on tips, then if you do find you're able to leave a tip, super thank you from us here at Punch Technology. To summarize, the whole point of this video is to point out that this laptop is really unbeatable on price, and I can't think of any other laptop that outperforms this one. If you're after high quality, lots of performance, and a really premium feeling laptop, then this is really the one you want to go with. I've put a link in the description where you can go if you want to purchase one of these laptops. If you're interested, go and check that out and you can see a full detailed specification of what these systems have to offer. Most importantly, if I have helped you decide what laptop to buy, then I've done my job and you should subscribe to the channel, because I'm just going to be producing more videos like this. If this video has helped you, then maybe the next one will too. So please make sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe if you've loved this video today, and even turn on the bell icon if that suits you. Without any further ado though, I'll see you in the next video.